Hey everyone, I just wanted to talk to you about why I think the Relaunch Collective is going to help those of you that believe a glass ceiling is actually holding you back, or that you even have a glass ceiling. My belief is that women in the Relaunch Collective may have glass ceilings in part of their lives, but when it comes to their love life or having more love in their life, that is exactly the problem. There shouldn't be a glass ceiling to break, or really any ceiling. A ceiling is a limitation, a barrier you've set that you actually feel caps you. And I don't believe in self imposed barriers. It's a mindset. And not having a glass ceiling, it's a choice. And it's one we work on in the collective, removing barriers and what's holding you back. Feeling scared? Like, how would I possibly eliminate that thought? I get it. You're not the only one. And I'm committed to teaching you how to get rid of those types of thoughts. Most people are going to tell you there's a barrier, especially as a woman or a minority. There's a barrier in your life, a barrier in your career, a barrier in your relationships, all because you are a woman. They tell you, smash the glass ceiling. They tell you the only way you can reach higher is by making a mess. But I see the future. And the future is not reaching higher by making a mess. It's not about making a mess of your life or someone else's life. The future does not have a cap on it, an invisible ceiling. Your future actually has no ceiling, no self imposed limitations. So, my mentor, Jim Fortin, gave me the most incredible example. And I treasure, not only now, but I always will, his guidance. And recently, this story stuck with me. It was about Virginia Cook. And for those of you who have never heard of her, she was truly a trailblazer in Dallas in the real estate world. And he shared she was at one point the head broker of a leading real estate brokerage company with over 5,000 men reporting to her. It was approximately 1963. So this is a time when not only women weren't really real estate agents, but they certainly were not managing brokers. And the most impressive part, she achieved this when she was actually a younger age than a majority of those she was managing. So why did someone like Virginia achieve this? And how do you think you are capable of something like this? Well, Virginia didn't believe there was a glass ceiling. She didn't think there was any ceiling. She realized the only thing that would ever hold her back was her. So she made sure that that never would happen. So how does this tie into the women joining the Relaunch Collective? How does it tie back to you? Well, it's my mission as your coach to really look at the limitations and ceiling that you have put on your life. You have self-imposed into your life. And look at your career, your relationships. Because with the coaching and mini courses that we have inside the collective, you'll not only realize that ceilings don't need to be there, but you're going to realize the only limitations that you have, you are putting on yourself. And the best part, it's my mission to teach you how to remove them without breaking anything or hurting anyone, especially yourself. So now let me ask you, what limitations or ceilings are you putting on yourself? What are you convinced right now that is no longer serving you? And the most important question is, what does your life look like with no limitations, no ceilings? Now hold that thought. That is what we will teach you to have in the collective. Because that's where you deserve to be in your life, your career, and love life. Reaching new levels without any limitations.